Chapter 8, Wake-up Call. A few weeks later, you're at a midnight kegs and eggs bar crawl with Drew and Co. Get ready, Anissa. It's all on you. Dutch swerves drunkenly your way, balancing egg on a spoon. You hold your breath as he passes it to you, and then you're off. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Go, Pajorito. Keep it steady. You round the table at halfway point, then hurry back to the finish line where Drew waits for you. Eye on the prize, baby bird. The prize, huh? In that case, I'll keep my eyes on the victory keg of beer calling my name, Drew. Why not? It's like your two magnets drawn together, the eye contact intense as you cross the finish line and walk right up to him. I was promised a prize, and I'm here to collect. I can think of a few things. As your friends gather around, you're vividly aware of Drew's arm going over your shoulders, pulling you to his side. I would have thought, baby bird, I found wandering around campus would get into keg and eggs. I'm proud of you. You playfully roll your eyes at his teasing and are about to retort when Samira's words echo through your mind. It just sounds like Drew's more interested in making you who he wants you to be than in learning who you are. Drew's not trying to change me. He's just trying to help me get the most out of my time in college. At least I'm pretty sure. Drew steers you to the bar. Finest and Dutch in tone. You can't believe how easy it's become, how natural this friendship feels. But is it really me they like? I can hardly recognize the girl I've been the past few weeks. You remember the massive party off campus. What are your concerns when unheard? You want me to light fireworks. Don't you have to be trained or something to do that? What, you've never lit fireworks with your family before? Ah, you got this. I've lit hundreds of fireworks and only set the lawn on fire 3 times. Who the hell sets their lawn on fire? Or that time on a black light pool party pressed up against Drew, dirty dancing to the muffled music pounding out through the speakers. Where exactly does grinding fit into the no touching rule? I think we may need to make an amendment. You remember the cold wall against your back, Drew's hot body against your front, your hitched leg in Drew's hands, the feel of him against your stomach. Drew's voice brings you back to the present as he clinks his glass against yours. Face it, Anissa. You're a full-blown party girl now. So, who's hotter, Baby Bird or Party Anissa? And don't lie and say you didn't have a thing for fresh-faced Baby Bird. Party Anissa's hot because she's still got a little Baby Bird in her. You try to smile, but you don't quite know what to make of his answer. You're just more confused. So does he like me, or the version of he's coaching me to be? Word on the street is the cave's got 3 kegs left, all untapped. I say we make that our next stop. Go on to the next one without me, guys. I'm all kegged out. I'm gonna head back to the dorm. You expect protests or even attempts at persuasion, but to your surprise, Drew grins, hip bumping against yours. No worries, we'll head back with you. You've been a good sport about doing what we want to do, so we'll turn the tables tonight. Whatever you want to do tonight, we'll do it. You don't have to do that for me. I don't want to ruin your night. Come on, this crew is ride or die. No such thing as ruined night with us. And you're one of us now. No take-backs, no trades. So tell me, what's Anissa St. James' idea of a good night? The best night? Cells and Serpents, karaoke, alone with you. Peace. Is peace on the menu? I'm pretty sure I have all the stuff at the suite. That's some kind of spicy roleplay, I'm so down. Wish we could, but Dutch doesn't quite have the brain cells for a strategy game. We could go to the museum. I've been eyeing this great late-night human psychology museum downtown for ages. Uh-oh. Pejorito rears her head. Of course you want to do something nerdy on a Friday night. The only education I want on a weekend is physical education. You get me? Oh, we don't have to go. Drew leans in so only you can hear his breath on the shell of your ear. They're just teasing. Getting ribbed just means you're really one of us. Whatever you want to do, they'll do it. Okay then. We'll go to a movie night at our suite. We just need to pick up a few supplies first. You arrive outside the campus store, only see that it closes soon. We only have 15 minutes to get what we need. Oh no! Because you need to shop for 30? No, I can't go on without my chili lime shrimp chips. Ew. Your stomach has to be made of pure Teflon. Yep. We could make a game of it. Split into 2 teams, see who can grab stuff off the list the fastest. Like Colleen is on my team. The girl lives for grocery shopping. That leaves me with the secret weapon, the inventor of this game, by my side. He slings an arm around your shoulders, pulling you against you. You swear your heart skips a beat. This is a diamond choice. Ooh. You lay out the rules as the crew rush as fast as possible to the store, not wanting to waste a moment of your dwindling time. Let's figure out what we need, then divide the list into sweet and savory. Each team takes a category. I call savory. No way I'm missing on my shrimp chips. Oof, Ines, things are gonna be rough when you're stuck trying to drag Dutch away from the frozen pizza roll section. You think Dutch is gonna slow me down with the snacks on the line? You're gonna eat your words, young. Still, I think I've got the sweeter deal here. You roll your eyes as Drew places a hand on your lower back, though butterflies dance in your stomach. Let's figure out our lists, okay? 5 minutes later, both teams have their lists of snacks, and you take off into the store. You and Drew start in the freezer aisle. You now have 10 minutes. We need Farmstead Creamery's Rocky Road flavor. Ugh, it's cold in this aisle. You're literally wearing a jacket. You rub your arms as you peer through one of the glass doors, goosebumps pebbling on your flesh. Only to pebble even harder, Drew comes up behind you and presses his body against yours, wrapping his arms around you. Warmer. Press the ice cream to him. Found it. Open the door next over, grabbing the pint of ice cream before quickly turning around and pressing it to Drew's neck. Ah, cold. He flinches and jumps away before a devious smirk takes to his lips. Give that to me. Come and get it. You dance out of his reach, holding the ice cream far above your head, but he follows right behind you, catching you around the waist. Not so fast. He brushes a line or a hand up your side, sending a delicious shiver through you. Ah. With you distracted, he grabs the pint of ice cream out of your hand and tosses it in the cart with a smirk. Come on, you little tear, we've got more snacks to find. Laughing, you follow after Drew as he pushes your cart back into the main aisle. You notice an abandoned cart a few paces ahead, look down the connected aisle to find Ines and Dutch for using the frozen snacks. Oh man, we need garlic ones, I'm telling you. I'm not dealing with your garlic breath all night. And with them heavily distracted, you and Drew trade a look. You thinking what I'm thinking? Sweet, sweet sabotage? Absolutely. SA. We hide their cart in another aisle. No one ever goes in the cleaning aisle. Yeah, no one ever goes in there. You grab their cart and hurry to aisle 7, quickly running their cart behind a half-off display of paper towels. Damn, you resort to subversion just to win a little competition? So much for good girl Anissa, huh? You listen as Ines and Dutch realize their cart is gone. Dutch, where'd you say you left the cart? Just at the end of the aisle. Well, it's not there. But, what? But it had all the shrimp chips left in the store in it. Laughing, you and Drew resume your search for your next snack. 5 minutes later, you're running down the cookie aisle with one item left on your list. We need the double stuffed s'mores. Do you see them? I'm a little busy trying to keep up with you while pushing this cart. Well, keep up faster. Oh, there they are. You spot them on the very top shelf. You jump, but come up several inches short. This competition's rigged. Unless... You turn toward Drew. He leans a hip against the cart with a smirk. Need a hand, princess? I'm gonna need more of you than that. Drew, lift me on your shoulders. Someone's not afraid of heights. I've got nothing to be afraid of. I know you've got me. Drew bends down, and you settle yourself on top of his shoulders. Holding onto your thighs, he lifts you up. Got it. But just then, you see Dutch and Inez race past. Don't hate the player, hate the game, baby. You two just keep taking your time. Oh, they're headed for the checkout. So are we. Hold on tight. I'm guessing he found his cart with his chips. Your stomach swoops as he spins around and grabs the cart before launching down the aisle. Fruit! You cling to Drew as best as you can as he rockets through the store, quickly gaining on Dutch and Inez. Suddenly, one of their cart wheels starts spinning out of control and they lose speed fast. No, the wheel's going wonky again. That's why I told you to get another card! You shoot past them. Drew lets out a whoop as you close in on the self-checkout. You hand him the cookies and he slams them down. Oh my god, we won. I can't believe it. Carefully, Drew sets you down, but he wraps an arm around your waist. You stare up into his eyes gleefully. Gotta have a little bit more faith in a dream team, baby bird, especially when the team includes me. Drew, I'm the MVP on this team. He settled closer, poking a finger in his collarbone. And don't you forget it. Drew catches your hand, pulling you in closer, and you draw in a sharp breath as your hips press against his. As much as sassy Anissa turns me on, how exactly are you claiming that title? Not only did I come up with this whole thing, but did you not see my cookie handling skills back there? Fair enough. Next time we'll have to go head-to-head to see who the real champ is. Drew bows his head, lowering his voice to a whisper, and as his lips brush against your ear, your heart thuds in your chest. And then I'll show you what it's like to be handled. Drew. His eyes flicker to your lips, and as he leans in, you waste no time tilting your head to meet him. Your fingers settle up to his arms, cradling the back of his neck, and just as you feel his lips brush against yours... Ahem! You jump apart, whirling around to find Inez standing behind you in line with a smirk. She piles her snacks on the counter. Good game. I'll never forget how you betrayed me back there. All's fair in love and war. True, and for what I just saw, there's a bit of love going on in this game, more than I expected. Before either of you can respond, Dutch trots up, chest heaving. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost. He pulls out a bag of shrimp chips behind his back and slams them on the scanner, crunching everything inside. The campus grocery store came through. We're all winners tonight, baby. Ugh. Shrimp chips. Ugh. The four of you burst into laughter, and after you make your purchases, you head back to your suite, locked in a debate over which movie to watch. Don't get me wrong, I mean, there was like a fish chip. It was seasoning on the chip, right? I tried it, I was like, wow, that is really good, and then the chip disappeared. Anyone ever notice that? Like, things will come, and then they'll just quickly, done, it's gone. You're like, man, I really dug that, and it's just gone. I'm seeing that more and more now. One Night in Cordonia? What kind of movie is that? Only the best new sapphic romance you're ever gonna see in your life. Tempting, but I still say we should watch a classic. Drew, back me up here. You head into the kitchenette and set the groceries on the counter, expecting Drew to chime in, but instead you're met with the buzz of a cell phone, and you look up to find Drew staring down at his screen, his expression stony. You guys go on ahead and decide on the movie without me, I gotta take this. He ambles out of the room, Inez quickly grabbing his laptop, and crouches in front of the TV, scrolling through the movie files. You could always watch some old movies. She casts a video to the TV, and suddenly a slightly younger Drew stands on stage, guitar in hand, as he belts out lyrics. I lie awake and don't know what to do. Every thought is possessed by you. As he sings the last note of the chorus, Drew windmills his horn, strumming a screeching chord and bobbing his head to the rhythm. Dude. I knew you had moves, but I didn't know that included this kind. You imitate his dramatic strumming on your own invisible guitar, and as you all laugh, Drew walks back in the living room. Haha, hilarious, now turn it off. Drew, it is a little funny. I know you're a rebel, but I never pegged you for the emo frontman of a high school band. It was my freshman year of college, and I thought I deleted this video. Dude, relax. This is some gold quality footage. Pipe down and enjoy. Drew drops on the couch looking visibly deflated, but the others don't seem to notice. Drew normally loves this kind of banner. Whatever the phone call was about, it clearly wasn't good if it's got him this off. Tentatively, you take a seat beside him, and when he doesn't react to your presence, you nudge him softly. Come on, I thought getting ribbed was part of being one of the gang. Guess I'm just not in the mood. Been there. Well, how about you show me how it's really done? The Drew of today's gotta be 10 times better than the guy on the screen, right? A smirk eases its way across his face, and he heads to his room. He emerges moments later with an acoustic guitar. It's not an electric, sir. Eyes locked on yours, Drew strums a few chords, quickly matching the tune playing on the TV before he adds a few flares of his own. Yes, a live show. Your gaze goes from his deft fingers on the strings to a pin on the guitar strap, emblazoned with the logo, Indebted Fallen. Doesn't he have an Indebted Fallen shirt too? He really likes them. And that baby bird is how it's done. Are you gonna teach me? When I said show me how it's done, I meant a hands-on lesson. I know, I was just waiting for you to say it straight. Drew moves behind you, draping the strap over your head before guiding your hands to the right position. Like this. You feel so fragile in comparison to him. The strings dig into your calloused fingers, which struggle to hold the cord. This is already harder than it looks. Relax, trust me. Drew presses closer, firm against your back, as he pushes down on your fingers at the neck of the guitar, the other hand directing you to strum. Oh, it worked. Drew has you repeat the motion, and it sounds, rings out. Just a little off-key. You smile up at him, leaning into his warmth. Maybe you should start giving me regular lessons. I think I'll catch on in no time. Maybe you should save those lessons for after the movie we're all here to watch. You flush in his hold. He takes his time, pulling the guitar strap over your head and stepping away from you. Tell me you guys settled on a movie then. Yeah, man. Alone at Home. It's a low-budget horror masterpiece. No. Just no. Masterpiece, I wouldn't go that far. Starts the movie and your stomach swoops as Drew pulls you down onto the couch beside him, feeling your blanket in the process. Hey, get your own. Why would I do that when it's so much easier to share yours? Rolling your eyes half-heartedly, you snuggle close to Drew, enjoying the feeling of his thigh pressed against yours until... Why on earth did they cast this lead actress? She's not even a teenager, and these outfits are so not from the 70s. Sheesh, you've done nothing but criticize. Wouldn't make this movie good enough to meet Baby Bird's standards. Maybe if I got to direct it, the blocking would be completely different. I'd make this ominous tone pay off much earlier. You'll get your shot. And when you do, I'll even do you the honor of letting you bring me to the premiere as your dude. Get over yourself. When you're down so bad for my ego. Not a chance. If you two aren't gonna watch the movie, can you at least shut up and occupy yourselves? It's getting good. Right, sorry. You warm, and he does this call out and resolve yourself to behave. That is until you feel something brush against your thigh. Huh? His fingers clench against your thigh in warning, and with a sly glance at Inez and Dutch, he brings a finger to his lips. Shh. Your stomach swoops as his nails skim up your thigh under the shared blanket, and you're dampened as he murmurs in your ear. I knew the perfect way to occupy ourselves if you're interested. I love a little risk. Okay. God, yes. Someone's excited. Maybe I should take my time. Your breath hitches as he slowly creeps higher. In the low light of the television's glow, you catch the beginnings of his smile, and with a sudden burst of daring, you place a hand on his knee, gently stroking it with your thumb under the cover of the blanket. Don't tell me you didn't think I'd return the favor. Now, that would just be rude. Slowly, you slide your hand up his thighs. His look of surprise quickly shifts into amusement. We wouldn't want that now, would we? Glue. Drew. Because I was looking at both words at the same time. Drew glances over at Inez and Dutch, still captivated by the screen, then unbuttons his pants, raising an eyebrow at you in an open invitation. Really? Well, you know YouTube. Ignoring the opening, you skim your fingertips over the denim of his pants, skirting the place he wants you the most. Anissa, you're killing me here. I'm just following your advice, taking my time. You punctuate your words with a firm stroke. Okay. Basically, Inez was like, whoa! You bite back a smile, not wanting to give Drew or yourself away, and wait until Dutch and Inez are focused on the screen again. Hey, don't fall asleep over there, young. You can't be bored already. Oh. Anything but. Inez shakes her head and returns her attention to the screen. You wait a beat, and then begin to move your hand again, but Drew stops you. Too much? More like just enough, but I think it's your turn to have some fun, if you want it. Dutch is like scared baby bird, because now you're returning or getting the favor returned. It takes you a moment to realize that Dutch is talking to you, and you steel yourself to reply. Drew's movements don't let up. No, I just didn't see the killer there. Aren't they watching Home Alone? I thought they were watching Home Alone. What killer? What, Macaulay Culkin? I know, right? This movie's so badass. As Dodge rambles on, Drew presses his lips to your ear, quickening his pace even more. Nice save. You're enjoying this entirely too much. Not as much as you're about to. This is so stupid. Shrimp chips? Inez absently waves the snack bag in Drew's direction. Her eyes locked on the screen. Drew shoots you a smug look. No, I've got my hands full over here. What about you, Anissa? You need anything? The haze in your mind intensifies under a gaze until you can't move, can't speak, can't think of anything. Just but his hand moving against you. I need more than that. Your voice carries through the room, and Drew fights back his laughter as Inez looks at you wide-eyed. No need to get all testy. We've got another full bag right here. As Inez mindlessly hands over the unopened bag, you grind down against his touch, gripping the blanket with clenched fists. Drew, I need more. Then I'm gonna need you to beg. Please. Ah, okay, yeah. I can admit that one got me. You two should see your face. Feel how much my heart's racing. One of the guys are talking about the movie. You lift Drew's free hand to your heart. Pretty thrilling, right? Yo, for real. I thought the killer was totally gonna catch them in the pantry. But they crash right through the sliding door. As Dutch and Inez chatter about the scene, Drew boldly leans in and into your neck, and you let out a moan just loud enough for Drew to hear. At the sound of his name. Okay. This is so corny, this whole scene. Didn't I tell you this movie was crazy? Solid choice as always, Dutch. What do you think, Anissa? As Drew glances down at you, you rest your head on his chest, a blissful exhaustion overtaking you. Best movie ever. As a new day dawns for the movie's heroine, you melt into Drew's side, your eyelids drooping closed. And as you slip into a dreamless sleep, the last thing you remember is the comforting smell of Drew's scent. TLDR, It's like one of those really bad videos. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, no. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Early next morning, you wake up lying on the couch, Drew's chest against your back, an arm draped over your waist. Did we sleep out here all night? The thought fills you with butterflies. You lean back against him, enjoying the rise and fall of his breasts against your back. But when you glance over your shoulder to get a peek at his sleeping face... Morning, Sleeping Beauty. Drew, were you watching me sleepy? That's a little intimate, don't you think? What? No, I was... Imagining running your fingers through my hair, thinking about how peaceful I look when I'm unencumbered by the stress of the world. He presses a playful finger to your lips and nods at Inez and Duchess sleeping forms. Would you stop before they can hear you? Make me. You turn in his arms to wrestle him, and in seconds he pins you beneath him. His eyes flicker downward, taking your parting lips, and as he leans closer, then he clears his throat. Let's take this somewhere else before we wake up the whole dorm, come on. You end up in a nearly empty dining hall, the pale morning light shining as Drew fills the to-go containers with heaps of hash browns. Where's my coffee, dude? What the hell, hash browns? Really? Drew, I just wanted to say thanks for last night. I mean... His lips curl into his signature smirk as he shoots you a side glance. Which part? The mind-numbing, Shh! Your skin warms as you glance around for onlookers. I meant leaving kegs and eggs. I know quiet nights in aren't really your thing. Believe it or not, living together for a month isn't enough time for you to know everything about me. Last night was fun. It was, especially your surprise musical performance. Why don't you perform more? You're obviously really good. His expression grows distant as he stops spooning into the containers. You expect him to close off again, and instead he sighs. I'd love to major in music. When I decided to come to school here, I thought I would. Then why don't you? Because my parents don't believe music is a career. They'd rather I get serious and focus on something worthwhile. And there it is, why he's such a rebel. As he spits out the words, you can't help but recognize his stony glower. They're the ones who called last night, aren't they? What did they say? It's no big deal. He stalks across the room, heading for the waffle maker, but you catch his arm and pull him into a seat at the bar. It obviously is. How can they see you have such a passion for something and still not believe in it? Because they don't see me. And for a moment, Drew's usual mask slips gone as your calm, cool, collected roommate, and in his place, someone you're not sure you've met. Then, just as quickly as he came, he goes, shooting you a smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes. But I guess if I'm being honest, who does? I see you. You're a talented musician, a hopeless flirt, and a really good friend. You make people feel good. If that's supposed to be a innuendo. I mean it. The first night we met, you went out of your way to bring the shy girl into the fold. And then you did it again last night, even though you didn't have to. He quirks a lopsided smile, and for the first time, he realizes life doesn't seem so quite carefree. Since we're doing this honesty thing, what really made you want to leave last night? Samira's worried you're trying to make me something I'm not, and it'll land me in trouble. She says you don't really know me. And do you believe her? I think she's being overprotective. I've changed since I met you. It's a tough pill for her to swallow, but I really like this new me. I really like the new you, too. I like the old you as well, but you didn't really answer my question. I'm sure you know some things, but beyond my secret wild side, what do you actually know about me, Drew? I know you like milk in your coffee, but no sugar. Ew, what? No, we gotta stop talking. No, I'm kidding. I like sugar, though. You're gonna have 2 drinks before you get tipsy. You never match your socks. And that this is your secret. Go to happy dance. He hops off the stool, shuffles across the floor, copying the exact moves until you drag him back to a seat. Do I even want to know when you've been spying on me? No spying, observing, enough to know that you might like these. He hands you his phone, and as you scan the screen, you realize it's a confirmation email. Hello, Drew. Your booking for Midnight Mind exhibit at the New York Museum of Psychology is set. Your reference is... You got tickets to the exhibit I was talking about last night? Why? Because you were bummed no one else wanted to go. Also, because I looked it up and it seemed very you, and, well... He trails off and you look up, expecting his signature smirk. Instead, in its place, you find his rare, shy smile. I kinda thought you might like to go somewhere special with me, just the two of us. That's sweet. Without further ado, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description of the video. Plenty of things to check out. Without further ado, let me know how the video was. Let me know your thoughts, and also I optimized some things, moved the mic around, so let me know if I sounded the same, sounded different, better, worse, literally and figuratively, whatever. Yeah, let me know what you thought. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I know there's chicka wheel wheel, but I don't know. It just every book. I don't know. I miss Freshman. I miss Most Wanted. I missed Hero. I miss It Lives. I miss a lot of these books, right? Like, you could have moments, but it's not what your whole life is centered upon, right? It's like everybody thinking that, college is, all about partying and drinking and all this other garbage, and it really isn't. Unless you want to be a failure at college, but, I digress. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But without further ado, catch y'all later. Peace out.